Namaste, dear listeners, and welcome to the iWatch channel, Astro In with Abhi, oneness in astrology and spirituality, bringing in awareness by Abhi. If you haven't as yet, please click on the subscribe button, like, and share my content so that many people can benefit from my deep insights. Now, from a previous podcast, we've discussed what numerology is. I'm going to go straight into the different life path numbers, and we're going to start with the first life path number, which is 1. So, what are the key traits of a life path number 1? If you're a life path number 1, you will have a strong inclination to be a leader, whether it's in your personal life, your professional life, whether it's in your love life. Even if it's you just alone, you would want to make sure that you are leading yourself in the right direction. Now, fundamentally, the key word here is leadership. So, leadership can be a strong, it can even become an obsession with the life path number 1. There's a strong desire for independence and freedom. Preferring to forge your own path rather than following a crowd. As above, so below. So, life path number 1s, if you are such, you would have a strong desire to want to be there for people physically. So, I'd like to describe life path number 1s as people who like to offer physical support. These people open up organizations that gently care for people, like hospices, daycare centers. They can open up institutions that care for animals. These people open up NGOs that they have a desire to feed people or help people. Life path number 1's, a very pioneering spirit. The leader taking the initiative into new ventures. Very motivated. However, depending on where the planets are astrologically, sometimes the person can become very demotivated because they're not achieving the goal. So it all depends on what you put in is what you get out. But fundamentally, the key trait of a life path 1 is a person who is generally self-motivated in most cases. A person that looks for being of assistance to somebody. But we must understand that everything has a yin and yang. So the challenges a person can face is excessive stress. The drive and ambition can lead to overwork, stress, and even becoming a person that's being taken advantage of. They can become very arrogant because of their independence and leadership. It can sometimes manifest into arrogance, a bit of pride as well. These people become very impatient. They want to know everything immediately to take action because these people like to take action. They are life path number 1s I like to describe as the first house or the house of Aries. These people are the warriors. They like to take action immediately. And what they need to understand is that life is a journey and you evolve through learning. You grow into the leadership role. You don't just become it. You grow into it. You don't just you grow into it. And this is the patience that's tested. You definitely tested in your patience. Yeah, with the life path number 1, you'll have a unique ability to inspire, influence others. But at the same time, if such a person becomes or be given a role where he or she is unable to manage their own emotions, they can become they can drown in their own pride, and the pride can become a disaster for them. So the reason for their end. Now, life path number 1s, they are generally the independent thinkers, the bosses, the leaders, but at the same time, they can become very self-destructive because of failing to achieve their successes. And this is with all life path numbers, but life path number 1s take it very seriously. Also here, because life path number 1s, I'd like to describe the ruling planet being Mars. We must understand that here, the life path number 1s are generally very big fighters. So what are you fighting for? You can fight for the right thing, but in sometimes if you're not managing your life right, you can become a fighter and become a very provocative person. So that is some of the challenges that you can face. But either than that, life path number ones, as above, so below, as below, so above. Life path ones are generally people that like to serve physically, and the life path sevens are like to describe that like to serve people spiritually. So I hope you understand the explanation of a life path number one. There's more to this, but I'm keeping it very comprehensible, very basic, so that you have a gist of a life path number one. Thank you very much, dear listeners, for your time. God bless you all. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that like and share button. Good night. Goodbye. Jai Shri Ram. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Shri Ram. Hari Bol. Goodbye.